Hello there, everyone. This is the Dapper Drinker coming to you with a tasty beverage. Oh, yes, take that in. What I have for you today is called a Milwaukee Mule Kick. Now, the reason I'm calling this a Milwaukee Mule Kick is because we have Henry's Hard Soda in it. Now, the Milwaukee part comes from the fact that this is actually made in Milwaukee. They have a hard soda company, and this is where they brew it, Milwaukee. The kick part comes into where you have your traditional mule with just the whiskey in it, or you can have vodka in it, whatever choice alcohol you have. But we also have that extra kick right here by adding alcohol on top of alcohol. So guys, be very careful when drinking this drink in abundance. Now, this is actually my go-to drink here lately. I love it. I think it tastes great. I know after a long day of work, I come home, I make me 3 glasses of that, 3 glasses. And I'm feeling pretty good afterwards after I drink these. I don't have a care in the world, to put it quite frankly. The big thing that appeals to me is that I'm a man who loves ginger, and I hope you all like ginger as well. I think to me it just has a very robust flavor. It tastes really good. So we're going to go ahead, dive right into it. Now, we have our shaker right here. We have a tiny little shaker. We're going to make a little shooter out of this. I'm a man who loves his whiskey, so we're going to go with a double shot right here. We'll add our double shot of whiskey in. We're going to add our ginger. Now, it's just maybe 1, 2, 3 dashes. Now, I do love ginger. If you're not as big on ginger, it's a give or take spice. I enjoy ginger. You put more ginger in it, I'll probably still drink it. We have the Rose's Sweetened lime juice right here. The reason I kind of prefer this over your typical sweet and sour based mixes, now not to knock on master mixes or anything like that, I actually use a lot of master mixes, but the Rose's taste a lot more natural. It's just a sweetened lime juice. So again, don't go crazy with it though, because where it is a sweetened lime juice, the more you put in there, the more tart and more sour that your drink's going to be. So again, be very cautious of that. So I'm just going to add just a little teeny tiny bit to that. This bottle will actually last you a long time because the flavor is just so impactful that you don't really need to use a whole lot of it. So we have our Henry's Hard Soda, and we're going to go with our Henry's Hard Soda. Now with this right here, I'm not going to use a shot glass, but you can kind of use your measurements for it. Now you can add as much as you want. Now this really right here is going to balance out all those flavors that you have in your drink. If you don't want to taste too much whiskey, don't add more sour to it, because all that sour is going to ruin it for you. Go ahead and just kind of keep adding your ginger ale. What we're going to do now, shake our drink up. Make sure it's nice and shook up. Make sure it's nice and cold. I like my beverages ice cold. So I'll put ice in my shaker and then pour it right on top of ice. Again, I want it to be as cold as it possibly can be, because to me, drinking, it's very refreshing for me. I thoroughly enjoy it. And also, you want to mix up that ginger. So right here we have our beautiful, and disregard my spill of drink there. We have this beautiful, beautiful drink. Look at it. It's gorgeous. All it is, Henry's Hard Soda, your Rose's Sweetened lime juice, and your choice whiskey. Everybody has a different preference on whiskey. Now, you may laugh at me for this, but it's actually a cheaper brand whiskey that I'm using. But it's actually a very high quality whiskey. It's actually won secret taste test. It's actually won numerous medals for its taste. And though it's cheap, it doesn't mean it's not refined, and it doesn't mean it's not a good whiskey. You should try out the Black Velvet whiskey. It's a Canadian whiskey. Purists out there may want to string me up and burn me at the stake. But at the same time, guys, go with what your preference is. And it's all about the flavor, it's all about the taste, and it's all about what you like. So the key component right here is, does this drink taste good? So let's go ahead and give it a try. Woo! Does that answer your question? It is a very, very good drink. Now again, this is a very strong drink. Be very cautious. If you are a lightweight, if you are not used to drinking nearly as much, be very cautious of that. Don't drink more than what you can handle. Nobody wants to be a slobbering drunk at a party. And also, you just don't want to wake up with a hangover. That sucks for everybody. So be very cautious of this. If you don't think you can handle it, but you also want to try the flavor, lower your alcohol content in it, or don't use the alcohol at all. Just make the drink without it. Nobody's going to judge you. This is a judge-free zone. So again, be very, very cautious on how you drink this. It does have a very high alcohol content, just for the fact that we're basically taking our whiskey and we're adding a malt beverage right on top of that. So there is a little bit of risk there. Guys, always play it safe. Always be very careful whenever you're out at parties. Don't be stupid. Don't drive drunk. Stay where you are until you have everything sorted out in your system. Guys, I'm the Dapper Drinker. If you like this video, make sure that you like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter or look me up on Facebook, and check out my Instagram once I get that going as well. Stay happy, keep drinking, and have a good time. Bye. Love you guys.